sit on the chairs. Yeah, we could sit on the chairs. So we're now live streaming to Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And I need to introduce you to Francesco. He is from Montreal. He's starting up a platform for NFTs that will basically give utility to tokens. This is like something I'll leave to him to explain. But he's starting this whole new thing. It's called Munity. Francesco is the creator of it. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We are also. This is also powered by Casa Crypto. Casa, the crypto. We are here live. We are recording. There we go. There's Jay. This is a whole production team. So let's get comfortable on the chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we're good. It's green. Yeah, we're good. Yep. Okay, so let's do this. All right. Do you see me, guys? Yeah, you see me. Dope. All right, cool. Okay, I'm getting my coffee. So tell me about community.
Looks nice in here. Smells nice in here.
Yeah. It's well. So talk to me. Where did you get this idea to start this platform? That's what
oh my God.
I want everybody to know that Montreal is up and coming. And this is another OG that in a couple of years you're gonna say, man, he's like an OG in the making. So I said, you gotta come on the podcast because he told me everything about what he was doing with his NFTs, and it's super dope. So you guys gotta hear what he's doing. So go ahead.
I appreciate
introduce
that.
your stuff. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, we're all OGs for real.
Yeah.
I was the first NFT project that I got involved in was No Brainers. I don't know if you heard them.
No Brainers.
They're actually based in Montreal.
I don't think I've ever heard of No Brainers. Shit, you got me.
Yeah, I just got really cool NFT project.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, okay, No Brainers.
And
yeah.
Actually, I should probably start before that. I started investing in crypto back in 2019.
Okay.
First crypto I bought was Ethereum.
Okay.
I did buy into XRP, HBAR. I don't know if you heard of Hedera.
Of course.
One of my favorites.
But that's kind of crashed now. It's at 8, 9, 10 cents, I think, HBAR, if I'm not mistaken.
It was steady at 8 cents. Now it's around 12, 13.
Okay, it's going up.
But it's one of those cryptos that is more focused on the value that they're bringing through the engineering. And anyways, I'm not here to shill.
Yeah, we're not talking about hash graph. No, but I know the technology. It's 10 times, a billion times faster than Bitcoin. It's like third generation Bitcoin Hedera. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan. They're pretty cool.
Dope.
I geek out with HBAR.
Dope.
I know you like Shiba Inu.
Mm-hmm. I just got lucky with Shiba Inu. That's it. I just got lucky.
I remember when it first hit the market. My brother and I were buying for fun, just for fun. We thought it was hilarious.
Right.
You know, if
but
we would have
don't even joke, Bonk.
I was no
Solana it's $1 billion over 1 month.
It's no joke.
Like someone that bought 5-6 grand worth last month is cashed out 4.4 million on Bonk. It's a Solana meme coin. Go on.
I mean, I asked the question on behalf of the people. Like, what do you do with it? What's the point?
What do you mean? Oh, it has no utility. Obviously,
you know what I mean.
People want to get rich fast. You know,
it's a recurring question. It's a recurring problem. What do you do with it? Where's the utility?
Yeah.
Where can you take this?
Nothing. Zero.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's the real question with NFTs, right? And it's like being involved in all these cryptos and all these NFT communities. You see how willing and eager people are just to be involved in a community.
Yes.
I mean, I've been in 4 or 5 Discords where you've got 40, 50,000 total users, and you've got 10 to 15,000 daily active users. But I'm not talking a couple hours. I'm talking 9, 10 hours of straight activity.
No, it's 24/7.
It's 24/7. It's like a club. That's the vibe. We're from Montreal. Montreal's a party city.
Yeah.
So we know the nightlife stays alive through the day, through the night, during the weekend, Sunday events. It doesn't die, and that's really the vibe that I get from these NFT communities. I mean, the impression that I've always had, even before NFTs, and it comes a lot from I'm Italian, and it comes from the Italian community. It's
passionate.
that the future of wealth is community.
Right. And that's why I'm doing community with Casa Crypto, with you, uh, with Kevin letting us shoot here today, with these lights happen. No, I'm just talking about everyone else.
Julian.
Yeah, with Julian. That's another thing you guys don't know. There's a project coming out soon. There's a lot of things happening. And what you just said, community.
Future of wealth is community.
It's huge.
It absolutely is.
It's the only way you can get to the next level is community, because you can't do this alone.
No,
and
not
then
anymore.
Enter your idea of doing a platform, which is again building community but giving it utility digitally online. So it's like it makes sense, and that's where I'm at too, and that's why our energies cross paths, because we were on the same wavelength of I need to build community, and then I meet someone that's building a platform called Munity. What are the odds of that? You know what I mean? So it's like, sorry,
from the moment that we first shook hands, there was just this energy, this radiant feeling of like, this is a good guy. This is the guy I should be talking to.
Well, it's not even about being a good guy. It's just about like just being honest.
That mindset.
Hustling.
It's that positive mindset. It's that openness.
Hustling.
Openness to opportunity. Yeah, the hustle. You can't even. I mean,
this is a hustle.
Your people know.
This is a hustle.
Your people see you doing all kinds of things. The NFTs, the crypto, the music, like the AR, the clothing. It's nuts. Leveraging, absolutely. The internet's huge. The internet's the best.
Yeah, and like we were saying before, we're like like I said, I want someone one day to see you explode, and then connect me with you, because you're a good energy that can explode your platform and meet other people. Like I want to be involved with people that are just good, great, trying to change stuff, trying to lead the pack.
God bless you.
I'm leading the pack right now, and you're helping me lead the pack. You know?
Absolutely.
So without you, I can't do it. You know, and that's vice versa. Because we were talking that when he does live events, when he launches his software platform, his NFT platform, I could be one of the ambassadors. I could be there. I could be live.
Absolutely.
I could
He
do
will.
all sorts of stuff. So it's that's it. It's community. So yeah, continue from the word community. Shoot.
I mean, yeah, Web 2, the internet, basically platformed the whole world to a point where we could not only share knowledge, share interests, but have these conversations with complete transparent, with a very deep level of transparency. I mean, it's no secret that the internet kind of breaks down any privacy barriers and personal lives and personal interests. But for the new generation, we love that. We love how connected we are to all kinds of people, to everyone's lives. Having that deep social presence, it's fun for us. Like, it's a great time.
Right.
You know, I'm sure everyone's seen the movie, Ready Player One.
Of course.
Such a good movie.
Yeah.
Such a good. It's inspiring.
Yeah.
From a software standpoint, like it's a really, really cool concept.
Right.
And it's that hub of connectedness, and it really is a futuristic metaphor of the internet. And so we've had a great amount of experiences with Web 2, and now it's time to introduce people to Web 3.
And people don't even know what Web 3 is.
No, not enough people
know. Do you guys know
what
what Web 3 is? I'm just gonna put this back a bit. Sorry. Do you guys know what Web 3 is, so we can get a bit of the Bitcoin chart going on there live? We got a live Bitcoin chart. I like that. Sorry, we're gonna keep it in the frame. All right. Yeah. No.
So it's like,
explain Web 3, because I always explain it over and over again, and people don't understand it. So it's like I just want people to maybe get another perspective of Web 3. Okay, we're good. Yeah.
From my best understanding, Web 3 is a decentralized network of information.
Amen.
The same way that Web 2 is centralized servers, in the sense that you're accessing centralized browsers which host websites.
Like YouTube. Well, Web 3 is like YouTube's and Spotify's.
Yeah.
And they take all your revenue.
Your Yahoo, your
they take
Bing,
the creators' revenue. Yeah.
your Edge. And Web 3 is the decentralized access of this. And then kind of like, when you think of Web 3, you think of NFTs, but NFTs aren't just that image. That's just a visual display of them. NFTs are actually a smart contract tying the NFT, which holds that information, to the blockchain.
Right.
And what decentralized means is that ownership and transfer of ownership is completely transparent.
Huge. Yeah, it's big.
Anybody can
That's a
see
big
it.
deal. Yeah.
And so when you think of, for example, and I'm talking future, but for example, when you think of mortgages, when you think of assets, hosted in government buildings, these documents, these legal documents that need to be
driver's license, passports,
all of this stuff. That's
it's going to be NFTs.
It should be NFTs.
It's non-fungible. People don't even know what the word fungible is.
Right. Yeah.
Or immutable. People don't even know what immutable is yet. That word. It's just you can never fraud it. You can never scratch it and say I'm going to put my name over it. You just it's on the block. Your great grandchildren can follow your. When you minted your passport, they can track that when you sold a building and today, and it was an NFT, for example.
Absolutely.
What's that DJ I had mentioned? It David Guetta.
Oh yes.
David Guetta in Miami. He was the first one to
bought
a $40 million Bitcoin transaction for one of his penthouses in Miami, straight. So I still don't even know how he did that because it's Bitcoin. How did he prove payment came in? Maybe there had to be a notary. So there's still kind of, but it's happening in real estate. Yeah.
You see, there had to have been a notary. Because that's how it works right now.
Because there's no platform that can.
No, there's no platform that supports a lack of notary.
Yeah, or is known for it, I guess. Yeah.
No, because you know what? There aren't regulations to support a platform replacing the notary. I mean, obviously, notaries won't like that we're saying that.
No. Just like ChatGPT.
There's no need.
Right.
There's just no need.
Yeah.
NFTs can absolutely replace and should replace notaries.
Right.
I mean, we're seeing today with real estate, people all over the world virtually visiting houses, sending inspectors from across the world, buying inspectors in the local area to go and check out the house on behalf of them, and they're across the world, just because they are avid real estate investors.
Right.
And there's tons of realtors who offer websites with virtual tours, and there's no reason. There is one reason, which is regulations. There's no reason that these houses shouldn't be sold via NFTs.
Right.
The smart contract, people have to understand this. The smart contract is absolutely completely secure, 100% secure. There is no fear of any kind of hacking or stealing or theft.
Right.
Now, fraud is a different story.
Right.
See, the common situation with NFTs is tricking people into signing off ownership of the NFT. And that's where the software fraud gets you.
Right.
They trick you through a link.
Right.
They make you think it's secure.
Right.
It's a platform like MetaMask,
that's
Coin Wallet, where you're signing off your ownership of the NFT to a platform, but in reality, you're signing it off to another wallet.
Right.
And just like that, it's gone.
It's gone. And that's why Casa Crypto exists, because they want to be the Mac store for anything crypto. So if ever you're not sure, you can talk to one of the guys here. You just show up and you say, hey, I want to send an NFT from me to you. I just want to make sure I do it right so I don't lose it. So they'll help you. Or you can hit me up, just DM me, or even Francesco, you can hit him up. And we can show or on his platform, one day that'll be there, and then it could be transferred. It's coming.
It's coming.
So when is it going to be, like, what's this, what do you think is the due date for your official beta laach or alpha launch or official launch? You think it'll be spring?
Right.
You think it'll be in a week from now? Beta? Like, where do you? We could change angles too if you want. You could do like crazy angles if you want.
We're starting teasers,
like here or there.
We are aiming to launch early 2024.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, I've been involved in these things, and I've seen problems. I've seen a lot of problems. I've seen problems that people don't even know exist.
Yeah, because they're not in it yet. They don't understand what it is yet. So you're already solving problems that they're going to encounter when they start.
Is the goal.
When they discover it.
Is the goal. One of my biggest goals with Munity is to raise awareness to the point where the Canadian government wants to build a relationship. I want to build a relationship with the Canadian government.
I agree.
I like, not a lot of people know this, but the Canadian government actually offers a lot of grants on research in software.
Oh, right. That I think I know. That I know.
They're big
on
fans of Canadian software companies.
Yeah, they're big on that. Yeah.
Wanting to research and develop leading futuristic software, stuff that is going to advance the community, the society, take the Canadian economy to another level in the financial sector.
Right.
And DeFi plays a big role in this. And so I very much want to build a relationship with the Canadian government. I want to get regulations in support of NFTs, blockchain, crypto.
Right.
One day, I have this vision, I'm sure you share it, of a decentralized government.
Oh, yeah.
A government that runs on the blockchain. One
It's
where
so funny.
decisions,
votes, it's voting,
polls,
people.
Is crypto.
It's funny because 2 years ago I launched a coin called President.
Okay, cool.
DENT, and I started an actual Instagram page. I made 3 posts, decentralized. You can vote, and people were looking at me like I'm crazy. If you look at president.crypto on Instagram, that's me. And I'm reviving it. Next week, I'm meeting with someone that's going to create the coin with me. No, I'm going in. I'm going to call it Dent. Because you want to make a dent in society? It's stupid.
No, it's good, though. It's good. A lot of names lack meaning and metaphor.
Yeah. So Dent will be the token. And dent. You make a dent. Because people feel that you can't make a dent when you vote. It's the same person. It's either A or B, but A and B are the same.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
so
that was well said.
With this, I think that when people have, for right now, there's 1 billion people online. Right. So when something happens, for example, when there's conflict and war, you have 1 billion people chiming in. But wait till 7 billion people have the internet.
Right.
Fast speed on their phone. Things that are happening now, politically, financially, that nothing's going to fly anymore. You think you're being canceled now for 1 billion people online? Wait till 7 billion people are going to be online. The wars that are occurring won't occur anymore because everyone's going to be involved. Everyone's going to have a say. And people, if they boycott certain companies, they're going to literally drain them dry because the whole world's on it.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
Because already, for example, Starbucks, their stock already kind of dipped because of it.
Right, with the politics.
With the politics and the war happening. So it's just
it's a balancing.
It's kind of like we're going there. Decentralized.
It's what we need.
And I want to start that. And it's I already have it in my brain exactly how it's going to happen.
We have governments talking about CBDCs, talking about transparency of the people. We have, government financial institutions tracking our deposits and our withdrawals, and yet we don't see their budget and where their money's going.
They feel that they have something that they can vote. Because the thing is, the utility of the coin is where, for example, we're talking about Bonk. Right. $1 billion in 1 month they raised. $1 billion market cap, okay? You know what you can do with $1 billion? I'll take 100 million. I'll take 10% of it and say, hey, you're a holder of President Coin or Dent. All the people that own Dent can vote. Okay, I want to buy the lands in the Pacific Islands. And now, not only can you use USD, you can use Dent.
Absolutely.
In the Pacific Islands. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to buy land there. Guess what? You have Dent? Come, this land is for everyone that owns Dent, and we start using Dent as a currency.
Absolutely. But that's the thing, is that there's a lot of countries adopting Web3, crypto, NFTs into their economy, into their structure of their politics, their government, their voting systems. We've seen Venezuela, for example.
Right.
That young man, he's taken it to another level.
Yeah.
And he's a bit crazy,
their economy. You need to be crazy right now. You need to be delusional.
You know what? Well said. You have to be delusional. Because
and he looks a bit crazy. He's a bit crazy. People are like, what's he talking about? Because he looks crazy. But that's what happens when you're vibrating.
Yeah.
You kind of you break the norm, so people don't feel that he's like, oh, this guy's just a guy on his couch that just happens to just be now leading a country. You know what I mean? That's what they kind of look at it as. I forgot his name, but I remember seeing him, and he's zany, delusional. It's dope. That's what you need,
Yeah. My uncle always taught me, everyone's running out of the building, you're running in. You're running in. You're figuring out what's going on.
Yeah.
You're making something out of the mess.
Yeah.
But I really liked what you said before about Bonk. Yeah. You said that they raised $1 billion. It's a great word, raised.
They raised $1 billion.
Because it touches.
No utility.
Right.
So they're just kind of sitting on it. But you have to bring real world. Like imagine you go to like the poorest suburb in India. Say, hey guys, I have $100 million. Can you be a part of my Web3 decentralized government? Can you now be a government of like Dent?
Right.
I start my own country or my own
Absolutely.
area, and people that go there can spend Dent. Can you accept that? I want to speak to the guy in charge of that.
Hey, you can buy an island for 130K.
You could buy islands, and you guys come to our island.
130,000 for an island. That's not bad. Start your own country. Get it going.
Or country, or just land. Just buy land and say whoever has Dent, you can come here and you vote. It's almost like we're starting a whole.
That's a cool idea. That's a really cool idea, actually.
Come on.
Forget virtual land.
I'm actually going to buy land with whatever money is raised. So you're actually buying a coin that has utility, has land. So if I build, I don't know, a farm or a or a convenience store
right.
or real estate, all of a sudden that's going to give value back to the people.
Right. The crypto holders are shareholders
who
of
the
are
land,
issued portions of the land and the money that it generates.
In the real world.
This is why we need regulation. Because it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful concept.
That's what I want to do.
Tokenizing. That's the word. Tokenizing. Tokenize the world.
Yeah, I've been driving around the whole. Like I've been blessed with music as a Web3 artist, a musician. I'm like, there's so much land that's not being used.
Right. There's a lot of opportunities.
And if it is, it's being torn apart. I go, how can we give back to the people? And I think crypto, its first decentralized government, along with NFTs, like this platform that you're creating gives a utility. It doesn't have to just be pictures and music. It could be that you can be. It could be anything.
That smart contract. It's a digital asset. A digital asset that exists on the blockchain, protected by the SHA-256 algorithm.
Right.
It can be transferred anytime, from anywhere, instantly, and you know where it came from, where it's going.
Right. So that's the thing. It's transparent. It's dope. So it's like whoever purchases the coin or the NFT, you give a utility. For example, when he was talking about it off camera, where if you have an NFT, it could bring you to VIP backstage.
Right.
If there's something going on in Japan, there's some sort of crypto XR in France is happening in January. If they go, they're going to say, hey, whoever's holding these NFTs can come on. We're going to pay your flight, your hotel, and you're going to be assisting crypto XR in France. They give a utility, but they got to create a community. Hence, community. So. It's a beautiful place to be right now because these are the days that we're going to look back and say, shh, we were talking crazy stuff. And it's like all of a sudden it takes 5-10 people to say, I believe in that. And all of a sudden it becomes huge.
Let's say, right? Unstoppable. There was a lot of hype. And you know what? Like, where there's money, there's problems. Let's be honest.
How did you find the funds? Like, what problems did you come across? Getting funding for your idea. Like, what was your experience like getting that?
My experience. That's the thing about this sector is that people are VCs, venture capitalists, and even freelance angel investors. They're eager to get their money. In exchange, they're eager to get equity in these young, early development projects that one day are going to change the way that we look at software and the way we interact with software. And so it's not a matter of getting them; it's a matter of getting in front of them,
right?
Because they're looking for you,
right.
And
I get it. Oh, okay, good way to say it. Right, they're looking for you, right?
They're looking for you.
I get it.
So Munity actually started as Raise. Funny enough.
Okay, cool.
And the goal with Raise was, think of Tinder, Instagram swiping, viewing profiles, but it would be venture capitalists viewing startups.
Right. It's the Tinder for startups.
Money.
Right. Got
Tinder
it.
for startups.
Sick. Right.
And it was going to be connected to the blockchain.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool.
We were going to tokenize it.
Okay.
And the issue that we ran into was actually compliances, regulatory compliances with the Canadian government.
Right.
See, because in many ways, NFTs and cryptocurrency is seen as
It's a negative in their eyes. It's has a negative connotation to it.
I'm forgetting the word. With regulatory compliances, they're seen as a piece of share, which is called, I'm forgetting the word. There's a technical term for it. But it would represent a piece of ownership.
Okay.
And to the Canadian government, security.
A security. Right.
They're viewed as securities.
Right.
Meaning they represent an aspect of ownership, equity in a company, for example, like a stock is a security.
And you expect it to kind of go up or whatever.
Up and down, exactly. And so these are what we call securities.
Right.
And the government doesn't like anybody, any Joe Schmo, making a company that's issuing securities.
Right.
And so that's where the regulatory compliances kind of bite you in the ass.
Right.
And so we took it to another way. We took it in the direction of NFTs. In the sense of, and this is a major problem, and this is where a lot of scams come from.
Right.
And so, to put it simply, the current state of NFTs today are, buy my NFT, give me your money, with the total amount of money I raise, I'll do something.
Right.
I'll make something happen, and that will bring value to your NFT, and now you can sell your NFT and make money. It doesn't make sense. For two reasons. For two reasons. Why would anybody buy something on the premise of they'll get something for it later? It's a promise.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like that because we're in a society of now and today.
Now, hurry up. I want it now. Right?
These, I want to, or McDonald's is too slow. Right.
Right. And problem number two is, excuse me, I lost my train of thought.
You said two things that why it's not working.
Right. It's on a promise.
Right.
And I lost it. No, I lost it.
Well, you were saying people wanted right away. They want things like it's on a promise, and also maybe educational. People don't know what it is. Maybe that jogs your memory. That's what I would think it is.
They're buying into NFTs. On the premise that they get. Right. I remember. Thank you.
Shoot.
So if you're telling a group of people to buy this with the goal of selling it, if all of them have the mindset of selling it, that the market is going to be flooded with sellers rather than buyers.
Right.
And so the price of each one, after every seller, goes down a little bit, goes down a little bit, goes down a little. And I've seen this personally with pretty much every NFT project. The best projects to date are the ones with the least amount of sellers.
Right.
Because how to retain value is by not having any for sale in the market.
Right.
And this is the entire concept of rarity.
Right.
We see this with NFT, with shoes, shirts, cars, any kind of memorabilia, trading cards, anything, hats, jackets, jerseys, signatures. The less there are in the market, the less saturated it is, the higher the value, the higher the price of the ones that do exist on the market.
Right.
Simple as that. And so that's the problem. The solution that Munity provides is an inherent value to the NFT from the point of sale, the point of purchase. So your favorite creator sells a collection of NFTs which are linked to an exclusive community which provide features and content exclusive to NFT holders.
Right.
So from the point of purchase, you can do something with your NFT. You now have access to, and I can't get too in-depth on the features, but you have access to your exclusive content, similar to Patreon, OnlyFans, YouTube Join, with very competitive transaction fees.
Right.
You have access to the exclusive live chat, exclusive voice chat. We have APIs which connect podcasts, streams.
That's crazy. Did you hear what he's saying, guy? That's crazy. I guess that's the first of its kind, technically. This could be on your platform. It basically. I'll be like an ambassador using his platform.
Right.
Streaming. And it's gonna. Anyways, it's just next level. It's great. It's dope. I can't wait to see it. Like I'm excited.
It's like an all-in-one place. I mean, it makes so much sense. I mean, I was a user. I still am a user.
Right.
But everybody, when you're getting involved in this world, I'm sure many people who understand this is that you've got to jump around from this platform to that platform to this website to this website.
Right.
And it's link after link.
Right.
And then it's, from the perspective of the creator, you got to get a software engineer. You got to get a graphic designer. You got to make the website. You got to link it to your socials. Now you have to get someone who does marketing.
Right.
Get you advertising, some genuine users getting follows, brand awareness.
Right.
And so in a big saturated sea of users and creators, people trying to pick me, look at me, how do you, and where they can hang out all day long, right? Like Discord is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Discord is by far, in my opinion, one of the best.
Me too. I love it.
Platforms that we have today.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
And so, I can't compare because Discord is just, it's so great. But imagine Discord connected to the blockchain.
Right.
You know, imagine Discord token gated and more exclusive. I mean, Discord has very exclusive features. They can lock entrance and restrict it to the link.
Right.
I've been part of NFT collections where they would post a link with a certain amount of entries, call it 10 entries, and they would post it once a day.
Right.
Randomly.
Right.
And so they had, 100,000 followers, and they would post a link to the Discord with 10
only
entries.
10 people can get in, right? And they make it super exclusive, correct?
And it was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Because there's something very enticing about exclusivity.
Right.
We see this with F1 in Montreal.
We see this with everything.
We see this with restaurants opening up.
Yeah.
Gary Vee already is very involved with a token gated and NFT access only restaurant in New York City.
It's insane.
And it's nuts.
It's like nuts.
From the perspective of an entrepreneur, a numbers guy, they say, well, how are you going to limit your clients, limit your seatings, your turnovers to NFT holders?
Right.
And it's like most nights you're not going to be sold out. And Gary Vee's going to say, no, we're not going to be sold out. And so you get to go to a restaurant where everybody in there
is an NFT holder, right?
Is an NFT holder, is an exclusive member.
Yeah.
You're paying for the privacy, the exclusivity. Only a certain amount of seats. The restaurant's empty. It's to yourself.
Yeah.
Bring your clients.
Yeah. And it's the same clients that believe in that mentality.
That exclusivity, that privacy.
He's an OG in thinking these things.
Absolutely. And that's not even beginning to talk about the liquidity. So, you think of file sharing, courses. Right. Think of events, concerts, private shows.
Right.
Even, for example, like private dinners, private yacht events.
Yeah.
Like we've seen with Bored Ape Yacht Club.
One of them opened up a burger Shake Shack with the likeness of that Bored Ape he got. I don't know what utility gives to. Maybe they get 10% off if they have a Bored Ape,
right?
Or maybe an NFT. I don't know, but he actually got a Bored Ape. It's his, and he can use it as his own trademark. That Bored Ape is his on the blockchain.
Yeah.
He's not going to get copyright infringement of anything.
Nothing, never.
So it's like that's the thing I did when I created my NFTs. It's like all my NFTs, my collection. If I'm performing. I do a crypto tour brought by Casa Crypto and community, and we get things going. I could say whoever purchased that one with the bloody melting red eye with the triangle, guess what? The promoter in Egypt is gonna fly you out. He's gonna bring you in, and backstage you see the performance with your NFT. I give it utility, but as a musician, it's harder because people are still trying to grasp Bitcoin. People are still trying to grasp what you just said.
Yeah.
So that's why I like being front. I would like to front run it.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're another front runner.
Appreciate it.
And one day, like I said, we're going to be coming back to these podcasts and saying, "Oh my God, this is like it's like watching TV in the 1980s. It's like what were these guys talking about in that time?" In 10 years, but I think blockchain is like it's exponentiating because of the internet.
Think about it. I mean, it started back in as early as the 90s.
Yeah.
On paper.
It took 25 years to get to 1 billion active users.
Right.
5G and even AI. It took what did it take? 1 month to reach the same amount of users that Facebook saw after 10 years. They did it in one month. I think it was. I forget. So the rate of growth is super exponentiating. And it's still the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
Still the beginning.
It's just
this
the beginning.
is why we're here.
Regulation, adoption, it's all going to explode.
And community. Community is the last phase.
Community is Community is the first ambassador. Community is
I get it.
It's the people that are going to influence, motivate governments and political bodies to regulate and adopt Web3 and decentralized systems of functioning, structure, and I mean, it's going to be. I mean, we're so early in this.
Yeah, we're early. So just it's the fact that you're creating a platform, and I'm also using my music in Web3 and my crypto knowledge to basically be a blockchain artist, which is kind of crazy because no one else is using that terminology. I'm creating
Absolutely.
a blockchain musician. What is that?
Right.
Web3 musician artist. What?
I
Like
can't
people
wait to
already.
see you on NFT.
It's so funny because a lot of people before. How much time we got, by the way, on your?
Yeah, it's already been 30 minutes.
It's 30 minutes. Okay, so maybe another 10 minutes we can go. 35 about. Okay, so we've got another 10 minutes. A lot of people were saying like when they were watching my music videos, because I drum and sing, when they would hear my music, they would be like, because they were so impressed by the drumming, they would they forgot I'd be singing, and they would ask me, "Who's singing your songs?"
Right. Right.
It's so weird. Like people can't grasp too
Yeah.
many things that are new at once. So then now I'm throwing crypto blockchain because I'm a computer science geek. So people are like,
But I mean,
they
voice
look
of
at
an
me,
angel.
but
Do
they
you blame
don't
them?
know what they're looking at anymore. I'm like a vibration that they don't understand yet. And I love that. I want to be that. Because when it happens to come in view, it's going to hit so hard that they won't even know. It's like, whoa, it's like you just expressing to me. It's so dope that you're performing explosively on the drums electronically with light sticks and you're singing songs, you got albums. Yeah, you gotta check it out. And it's like now I'm adding my geek crypto side because I'm a computer science graduate because I always loved tech. So now I'm a whole artist in a sense. Now I took my geek and I took my music and I molded into one. So this is me 100%. This is it. You know, and that's why I love connecting with other people because I'm literally adding it to, and it's like it grows and it's honest and if you're saying, Paul, I got to do something, can you come perform? I'm there in a heartbeat. Let's get this shit. Talk about your stuff in front of 500 people. Let's give me the microphone. Let's go. We're gonna bring Jay in. Let's get dope footage. Let's go. So if you guys want to jump in the future, we're gonna when he launches, you got to check the link at the bottom. I'll put his link of when he launches. Also, Casa Crypto, check them out. They're super cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Everything's educational as well, and they have great coffee too. And their color is orange. I didn't ask them why it's orange. So yeah, we got a couple more minutes. So let's talk. I guess where do you see things going? Like let's say next year. What are we? December 20. What day are we today? So by next Christmas, where do you see yourself? Let's end on that beautiful note. Like let's project.
Okay, cool. We'll manifest together.
This is the last section. We call them manifested.
I envision a big community in grouping together, coming together because they're passionate about decentralized systems.
Right.
You know, the key takeaway of Munity is bringing back revenue that is generated by the artist into their pockets.
Correct. Amen.
You see a lot of platforms that are generating a lot of ad revenue and revenue through partnerships and broadcasts that don't go back to the creator. And with a decentralized system, with token gating, with Web3, the creator gets all of their revenue.
Right.
They're taking their brand and they're creating another streamline of content exclusive to their biggest fans, their best fans.
Right.
And by December of next year, Munity is going to have thrown multiple in-person events.
Dope.
Is going to have gathered many artists, musicians, from creators from all different sectors,
all type of creators,
all different niches and interests.
Could be bloggers. It could be anything.
Everybody.
Anyone that has something. We're in a creator economy, and you could be a leader of the creator economy in Montreal, where you can be sponsoring events and you can just bring people together, and then they get onto your platform, and it's all win-win. So you got to keep an eye out for that, and I think that's dope. I think what you just said is Web3, and so I think with that. Would you like to add anything any final lingering thoughts?
Absolutely. Sure. I would like to say, first of all, Casa Crypto, this place is gorgeous. And it's way bigger than it looks online.
it's huge. Hold on. Let's go. This is the live part of it. Yeah, this is the live part. Yeah, it's huge. Like it's super, super dope. Super big. Super cool.
There's another thing I want to add. Very important.
Shoot.
I need to add that, talking to you
Yeah.
and listening to your music.
Yeah.
I get why people ask questions. Like, I get it. Blew me away when I clicked your song.
Yeah.
My expectations were about here. And
Yeah, of course.
You blew it.
I appreciate that.
Blew it. Like,
I appreciate
it was nuts.
that.
And then seeing you on your Instagram killing the drums,
and singing live
with that outfit. I mean, superstar.
Yeah.
Superstar. You radiate abundance.
I appreciate that. I'm just trying, and there'll be more to come, and hopefully it'll be brought to you by everybody. Everyone's gonna start to say, "Oh, Paul Lizzi? Yeah, I know Paul Lizzi. Yeah, Francesco? Yeah, I know Francesco. Jay, yeah." So
I'm grateful that I found you this early, in the world. It's just, grateful.
No, so that's it, guys. So keep it locked. This is it. This is another podcast with Paul Lizzi done live with Casa Crypto, and keep your eye out. The links will be below for when we launch. He launches his software NFT platform that gives back to the creator Web3 style. And just like, comment, subscribe, share. And again, this is an OG 1980s video. This is what I see us as 1980. We're gonna look back and laugh and say, "Oh my God, you're grabbing the computer and just doing stuff." It's like as if we're in our own bubble, with the Bitcoin chart above our head at Casa Crypto. So with that, thank you so much, bro. This is another
absolute pleasure, man.
And we're done.
Check out his music.
And check out his stuff. Again, links will be below when they're ready to pop. That's it. We're out. Jay, thank you. We're good. That's it. No.
Man,
stop streaming.
Way too much fun.
We stop streaming. Yeah, we're good. Dear banner, comment. Yeah, end stream. Boom.